Your town's storm debris is worth $200 an hour if you own a claw on wheels. Here's what no trash hauler tells you about turning the grapple truck into a non-stop money printer. Stick around because I'm handing you the full throttle roadmap to squeeze cash from a grapple truck, even if you've never run heavy gear in your life. In the next few minutes, you'll see exactly how one driver banked more than six figures, clearing limbs, bulk junk, and disaster rubble. Plus, the price traps that can sink a new operator, and the one phone script that lands municipal contracts on the first call. Keep watching and learn how to make steel jaws pay your mortgage. Meet Carlos Rivera from Gulfport. 2 years ago, hurricane season chewed up his oak-lined street and spit branches taller than his fence. The city's haulers were booked out for weeks, so Carlos rented a 65-yard grapple truck for $200 an hour, cleared his own yard in 30 minutes, and had an aha moment. Why rent when he could own the revenue stream? He priced a brand new Freightliner M2 with a 28-yard PacMac boom, $224,900 on the lot. Sticker shock hit hard, so he studied the used market and spotted a 2004 Sterling for $139,900, but the maintenance log looked like Swiss cheese. Instead, he found a middle lane, a 2-year-old model for $168,000 with service records and fresh hydraulics. His local credit union financed it at 8.2% over 7 years, $2,610 a month. That's 15 billable hours at the going rate. Channel 1, Tree and Landscape Debris. Tree crews love grapple trucks because every minute a climber stands idle costs them money. Carlos charges $400 flat for up to 55 cubic yards inside city limits, matching big-name competitors dollar for dollar. The flat rate kills questions and keeps his loader swinging. At 3 pickups a day, 5 days a week, the gross is $6,000. Fuel and dump fees shave off $1,400, leaving $4,600 before the weekend even starts. Channel 2, Construction and Demolition. Renovation sites cough up busted drywall, rebar, and roof shingles that dumpsters can't swallow. Carlos prices these loads at $500 for 45 cubic yards, 1 hour on site, plus $125 each extra hour. Contractors love the all-in quote because it beats renting a dumpster, a skid steer, and a driver. He averages 2 C&D runs a week for another $1,000 gross. Channel 3, Municipal Bulk Pickup. Town managers sign annual just-in-case contracts that guarantee a responder within 4 hours after storms. Big Truck Rentals blog calls grapple trucks the go-to tool for emergency cleanup, and demand spikes every tornado season. Carlos bids these at $225 per on-call hour with a 4-hour minimum. 2 storms last year brought in 16 billable hours, $3,600 in a single weekend. Let's crunch a typical month. 12 tree debris jobs at $400 equals $4,800. 8 contract yard waste routes at $350 equals $2,800. Some towns prefer by route pricing. 2 C&D hauls at $500 equals $1,000. 8 standby hours for municipal events at $225 equals $1,800. Gross, $10,400. Operating cost per mile for heavy trucks averaged $2.27 in 2023. Carlos logs 1,150 miles a month, burning $2,611. Insurance, plates, and maintenance swallow another $1,890, leaving roughly $5,900, over $70,000 a year part-time. Paperwork makes or breaks you. CDLB with air brake endorsement. DOT number and annual inspection sticker. $1 million auto liability, and $500,000 cargo. Skip anyone, and your first roadside check could park the truck for days. Carlos keeps scanned copies on his phone so clients never lose faith. Marketing comes next. He filmed a 15-second TikTok of the Grapple claw flipping a sofa like a pancake. 205,000 views in a week and 3 paid leads. His secret weapon is a 1-page rate sheet laminated to the dash. When a caller asks how much to haul brush on Elm Street, he reads the number, shuts up, and waits. Confidence sells, but early 2025 threw a curveball. Storm frequency dropped, tree crews slowed, and 2 national waste companies flooded the coast with rental grapples at promo rates. $150 an hour, unsustainable, but tempting to customers. Carlos watched inquiries drop by a third and wondered if his notes would end in red ink. He doubled down on niches the giants ignored. First, HOA bucket days. He parks on site every Saturday morning and charges residents $20 per cubic yard, loading the truck as neighbors drag junk to the curb. 12 households average 60 yards, $1,200, done before lunch. Next, he studied FEMA's equipment schedule showing government reimbursements for applicant-owned trucks. Local counties could claim his hourly rate after disasters, so he became an approved vendor and positioned himself as paperwork ready. Then, he offered white glove separation. His crew sorts limbs from metal, so dumps charge green waste rates. That saves contractors tipping fees, so they happily pay a $75 surcharge. Finally, he found value in idle hours. Between jobs, he loads small-town scrap yards for $200 a trip. Those runs cover diesel that would otherwise burn empty. The breakthrough came after a summer microburst toppled 300 trees across 2 subdivisions. The county's low bidder failed to show. Carlos's phone lit up at 6 a.m. He quoted his normal $400 per load plus $50 hazard pay. The county official balked, citing budget caps, but Carlos stuck to his laminated sheet. An hour later, the official called back in panic. Take the job. Carlos ran 18 loads over 3 days, grossing $7,200 and landing a 3-year standby contract. His refusal to cave on price saved the season. A grapple truck is more than a big claw. It's a Swiss Army knife for waste, demolition, and disaster zones. Know your numbers, keep paperwork tight, and lead with value. Flat rates, fast response, clear photos. Diversify into tree debris, construction junk, HOA pickups, and on-call municipal work, and that 6-figure target becomes shockingly simple. Carlos isn't special. He just matched the right machine to stubborn problems and charged what the market quietly expects to pay. Your turn.